And we're live. Welcome everybody back to the Battle Club Guys podcast. I'm your host, the Battle Club Guy. I want to say thank you for joining me on this Sunday evening. Um, and like I said, I'm gonna start doing more videos for you guys. So I just uploaded the WrestleMania 41 Rock versus Roman video, so definitely check that out. Today's episode is titled WrestleMania 41. The time is now. In this video, I'm going to give you my reasons to why I believe, or why my reasons to why I think John Cena wins the Elimination Chamber this Saturday in Toronto, and why I think John Cena will go on to win his 17th title at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. But if this is your first time joining me, I want to say thank you for joining me. This is a Battle Club Guys podcast. I'm your host, the Battle Club Guy. Follow me on X, Twitter, whatever the hell you call it, at the Battle Club Guy. Check out the Instagram, the Battle Club Guy. Like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, the Battle Club Guys podcast on YouTube. So let's get into it. Back in, what was it? So back in May, at Money in the Bank, John Cena announced he would be retiring in 2025. So John Cena, one of the greatest of all time, whether you like John Cena, you don't like John Cena, this man is one of the greatest to ever do it in WWE. The biggest baby face WWE has ever had. Sells out wherever he goes, sells out merch wherever he goes. He's the guy you can depend on. WWE has depended on John Cena for the past how many years? I remember there was a time when I was going to shows with my mom, and every pay-per-view we went to was John Cena, Randy Orton, John Cena, Randy Orton. John Cena, he's the main event. He's main event John. He's big time John. So I'm going to deep dive into why I think John Cena should and will win his 17th championship at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas, which I will be attending, by the way. So John Cena announces his retirement tour, right? John Cena was in the 2025 Royal Rumble, which I was in attendance with. I was in attendance at the Royal Rumble with Henry in Indianapolis. And if you don't know Henry, Henry has become my best friend. Going to all these wrestling shows. We met at Walmart through wrestling. He loves John Cena. We flew to Indianapolis on the hope and prayer that John Cena was going to win the Royal Rumble. It came down to main event Jey Uso and John Cena. Jey Uso eliminated John Cena to win the 2025 Royal Rumble. I was shocked. Henry was very shocked, very upset, as anyone would be if you're a huge John Cena fan. Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble. John Cena lost his last ever Royal Rumble to Jey Uso. Now, John Cena in the post Royal Rumble press conference, John Cena looked a little different. He wasn't all that happy-go-lucky John Cena. He said he's going to do what's best for business. And he said what's best for business is for him to enter the Elimination Chamber and win the Elimination Chamber. And he said what's best for business is for him to main event his last WrestleMania and win his 17th championship. Because John Cena has the record tied with Ric Flair. The record right now is 16 championship wins. Ric Flair has won 16 championships in WWE. John Cena has also won 16 championships in WWE. Under that, Triple H holds the record of 14 championship wins alongside Randy Orton. So John Cena said he's winning the Elimination Chamber. John Cena said he's winning number 17. Now let's get into this. The winner of the men's Elimination Chamber. And by the way, Elimination Chamber takes place live this Saturday from Toronto, Canada. They're holding it at the old Sky Dome. It's now the Rogers Center. It's a big place. It's going to be packed. So, Elimination Chamber, the men's chamber match, right? You have Damian Priest, Logan Paul, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, and John Cena. The winner of the men's Elimination Chamber match is guaranteed a World Championship match against Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 41 for the WWE Undisputed Championship. So, speaking of Cody Rhodes, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, he's back in WWE. He woke up last week and he said, I want to do something for WrestleMania. No one knows what the hell he's doing. And I'm a huge Rock fan. We don't know what The Rock's doing. Rock shows up on SmackDown, announces WrestleMania 42 in New Orleans next year. Great. That's awesome. I'm going to attend my 10th WrestleMania with my mom in New Orleans, because me and my mom attended WrestleMania 34 in New Orleans. So we're going to attend WrestleMania 42 in New Orleans. Cool. That's cool and dandy. And then The Rock calls out Cody Rhodes. And The Rock's praising Cody Rhodes. He loves Cody Rhodes. It's not like The Rock beat the shit out of Cody Rhodes last year on the road to WrestleMania 40. It's not like The Rock bloodied Cody Rhodes and tried to take Cody Rhodes' main event spot away from him. Because not only is The Rock the most electrifying man in all of sports and entertainment, The Rock is now an actual TKO board director. The Rock works for WWE. He has stock in WWE. He's a board director for WWE and TKO. He is the actual final boss of WWE. So The Rock told Cody Rhodes on SmackDown, "You're a great champion, Cody Rhodes." And then he started talking about his Instagram followers. He's like, "How many Instagram followers do you have, Cody Rhodes? 1 million? Millions of followers?" The Rock has 500 million. Okay. And then The Rock said to Cody Rhodes, "I want that." And Cody said, "What, you want my title? Is this what it's about? It's about the championship, Rock?" And The Rock said, No. I don't want your championship. I want your soul." So now The Rock's Shao Kahn? The Rock wants Cody Rhodes' soul? What are we doing here? He he kissed him on the cheek. He freaking cradled his head. And everyone got so mad. Everyone said, "Oh, man, we're getting The Rock and Cody Rhodes for the WWE Undisputed Championship at WrestleMania 41. The Rock's here to fuck up WrestleMania." No, I don't think that's what we're getting at all. I think The Rock is here to save WrestleMania, because there wasn't a lot of hype for WrestleMania 41, right? Tickets aren't selling good. There's no hype. No offense to Jey Uso, but Jey Uso versus Gunther, we've seen that match like 5 times. It's not a main event match in my eyes, and I like Jey Uso. But there was no hype, right? There's always hype around WrestleMania when The Rock comes back, whether you like The Rock or you hate The Rock. There's always hype, because the final boss character is one of the greatest characters The Rock has made. The build to WrestleMania 40 was the best build we've seen in a long time, because of The Rock. So The Rock told Cody Rhodes, "I want you to be my champion, Cody. I want you to be like basically saying he wants him to be a corporate champion, maybe a heel champion, because Final Boss is a heel character." So The Rock said, "Cody, I'm going to be in Toronto at Elimination Chamber. I will meet you in the middle of the ring, and I want you to give me a yes or no answer of either accept the offer or decline the offer of being my champion, Cody." So Elimination Chamber is this Saturday. So would it make sense for Cody Rhodes to fight The Rock at WrestleMania 41 for the undisputed WWE Championship? He could. The Rock does whatever the hell The Rock wants to do, and it looks like WWE lets The Rock do what he wants to do. It looks like WWE lets The Rock dictate the WrestleMania card, because Triple H said in that press release, everyone knows when The Rock shows up, everything could change in an instant. So would it make sense for Cody Rhodes to fight The Rock at WrestleMania 41? Because if you get Cody Rhodes versus The Rock at WrestleMania 41 for the Undisputed Championship, what the hell does the winner of the Elimination Chamber match do? Because if you go on WWE.com right now, which I did before this video started, and you click on the Elimination Chamber match card, and you click on the Men's Elimination Chamber match, it says the winner will face Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 41 for the WWE Undisputed Championship. Rock's not wrestling in the chamber match. Now, I guess this is going to depend on what starts Elimination Chamber. Are we starting with The Rock and Cody in their segment? Because if you open the show with The Rock and Cody Rhodes in the middle of the ring, and say Cody Rhodes turns down The Rock's offer, and The Rock's like, well, you know what, Cody? I'm entering the chamber tonight. I'm going to win the Elimination Chamber. I'm going to face you at WrestleMania. And since you won't be my champion, I'll take the damn championship from you myself. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think so. Now, this is what I think is going to happen. I'm going to break down to you guys how I think we get to The Rock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 41 and Cody Rhodes versus John Cena at WrestleMania 41. Because in my eyes, I've said it on Twitter, I said it in the video the other day, there's no reason to do. I keep seeing everyone on Twitter, and listen, everyone can have their own opinion. Everyone knows I have my own opinion. I voice it on Twitter all the time. Don't hate on no one for having their own opinion. It's a great thing about wrestling. Everyone has their own opinions. But realistically, does The Rock versus Roman Reigns need a year-long build? I don't think it does. The hype's already there. Everyone wants to see this match already. We wanted to see this match years ago. We wanted to see it last year. We wanted to see it in Dallas. We wanted to see it in Los Angeles. We wanted to see it in Philly. So Rock versus Roman doesn't need a year-long build. Now, yes, The Rock announced WrestleMania 42 in New Orleans. So, yeah, you could do a year-long build. You could. But here's the thing. The Rock's a very busy guy. Okay, he is. When it comes, you see the People's Championship, the Brahma Bull Championship behind me. The Rock's my guy. Okay, when it comes to wrestling, the Rock and Finn Balor, they're right there. Those are my guys. So, yeah, you could do a year-long build, but then you have to guarantee to us fans that The Rock versus Roman Reigns is your main event of night 2, WrestleMania 42 in New Orleans. Because the only way you could do that, you would have to maybe the Raw after Mania. This year, you could have The Rock come out, Roman come out, and Rock says, I don't care what happens, Roman. I don't care what happened last night. I don't care what happens the rest of the year. Me and you, Rock versus Roman Reigns, the final boss versus the Tribal Chief. Next year, WrestleMania 42, New Orleans, it's locked in. Because that's the only way I'm driving 20 hours to New Orleans to attend WrestleMania 42. Because that's the only match I need to see left out of WrestleMania, and then I can take me a nice long break. Because I've been to 8 WrestleManias. Vegas is going to be number 9. If I go to New Orleans, that's number 10. So, do I think we're getting Cody Rhodes versus The Rock for the Undisputed Championship at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas? I don't. It wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make any sense. Because then what does the winner of the men's chamber do? Are you going to have John Cena win the Elimination Chamber? And, well, John, you won the chamber, but, I'm The Rock. I run WWE, so I'm taking your WrestleMania spot. You can go play with Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship. That wouldn't make any sense. Theoretically, yes, Rock could enter chamber, win the chamber. Maybe Cena gets mad, and you could have a nice little triple threat. Rock versus John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. I don't want that either. I don't think anyone wants to see that. So let's break down Elimination Chamber match, right? Like I said, you got Damian Priest, Logan Paul, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, and John Cena. Looking at that match, I can give you WrestleMania matches right here. Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre, WrestleMania 41. Boom. They got the history there. They had the thing in the Rumble, the miscommunication. Apparently Drew wasn't mad at Damian, but he was mad at Logan Paul. So you can do Damian versus Drew. They got history. Logan Paul. Logan Paul could go have a match with anyone. I keep seeing everyone on Twitter saying Logan Paul versus John Cena. Logan Paul versus John Cena is not a WrestleMania match. It is not. Sorry. Logan Paul puts on good matches, but it's not a WrestleMania level match. You're not going to tell me John Cena's last WrestleMania match is Logan Paul. No. You can do that on a Monday Night Raw. You could do that at SummerSlam. You can do that at Backlash. Any other place, I would love to see Logan Paul versus John Cena. Not at John Cena's last WrestleMania. And then you got CM Punk and Seth Rollins. They originally were supposed to fight at WrestleMania. And then they pivot. They did the Raw on Netflix debut. Now, you can run that match back. Okay, you can. Because WWE loves doing trilogies, and they love doing all these matches, right? We've seen Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins 3 times. They love doing the trilogies. So you could run back CM Punk and Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 41, and you could put stipulation on it. You could do a Hell in a Cell match. You could do Last Man Standing match, whatever. First Blood match, because CM Punk and Seth Rollins hate each other. So you could run that match back at WrestleMania 41. I am predicting, I'm going to do my Elimination Chamber predictions this Saturday around noon before Elimination Chamber for you guys. But here's my prediction for the Men's Elimination Chamber. John Cena wins the 2025 Men's Elimination Chamber match. John Cena wins his last Elimination Chamber match, and I think he will tie the record with Triple H for most Elimination Chamber wins at 4 wins. Now, so let's say John Cena wins Elimination Chamber, right? John Cena will face Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 41 for the WWE Undisputed Championship. Now, what's that leave for Rock and Cody, right? Because Rock and Cody, they have that interaction on Saturday, Elimination Chamber. I think this is how that goes down. I think Cody Rhodes turns down The Rock's offer. I think Cody Rhodes is your biggest babyface. There's no reason to turn Cody Rhodes heel to sell his soul. But why? Why would he sell his soul to The Rock? The Rock pinned him in the middle of the ring at WrestleMania 40 last year. He made his life a living hell. Yes, they shared the Terramon together, the boys now. But if you watch the segment on SmackDown like I did, Cody looked a little off-put, right? He looked a little uncomfortable when The Rock said, "You're my brother. I need a brother, Cody. Oh, I love you, Cody Rhodes. I want your soul." Why do you want the man's soul, Rock, if you love him? So I think Cody Rhodes will turn down The Rock's offer. I think The Rock's going to get very mad. I think The Rock's going to start beating the shit out of Cody Rhodes in the middle of that ring. Who's going to save Cody Rhodes? Well, who was Cody Rhodes' tag team partner at Bad Blood? Who's the man that is actually related to The Rock? Who's the man that might get mad that you're choosing Cody Rhodes over me? I'm talking about the OTC. I'm talking about Roman Reigns. I think Roman Reigns will come to the ring at Elimination Chamber and save Cody Rhodes from The Rock. And I think Roman Reigns is going to look at The Rock and be like, "What the hell is your problem, Rock? I'm your cousin. I'm your blood. You want Cody Rhodes to be your champion? You want the guy that we beat the shit out of to be your champion? You want the guy that slapped you across your face? No one slaps The Rock across his face. You want him to be your champion? No. First of all, Rock, if anyone's fighting Cody Rhodes, it's going to be me, not you, Rock. And I think that's how we set up Roman Reigns versus The Rock at WrestleMania 41, the Tribal Chief versus the Final Boss, because that's the match that needs to happen in Las Vegas. I'm sorry. You've been teasing this match for years. Let's get it over with. I don't think you're going to do it in New Orleans. If you do, that's cool. I'll drive 20 hours to New Orleans just to see The Rock and Roman Reigns, because that's the only match I have left on my bucket list of WrestleMania matches to see. But I don't think that's going to happen, and here's why. The Rock is doing a lead role in a Martin Scorsese movie. And everything I've seen about that takes a lot of time. The Rock might have to lose weight. The Rock might have to change his look. And when The Rock does these movies, Hollywood's not going to let The Rock go do a WrestleMania match and have the chance of tearing his quad or his pec off the bone. He's doing the Fast and Furious 11 movie, and he's doing a Martin Scorsese movie. So if he starts filming the Martin Scorsese movie, because the movie's not even written yet, so say they write that movie and they start filming it, say they start filming that movie around September, October of this year, why would, if he needs 9 weeks, The Rock needs 9 weeks to train, why would he guarantee a year-long build match with Roman Reigns, but he's got to go do one of the biggest movies of The Rock's career, because Martin Scorsese makes bangers of movies, and The Rock's the lead role in that movie. So I don't think The Rock will have time between filming Fast and Furious 11 and filming Martin Scorsese movie to do WrestleMania 42. I don't think it's happening. Got a comment here. Let's put it on the screen. My boy Action VJ, what's up, Action? Action says, would Rock versus Roman close night 1, night 2, or neither? Great question, Action. If we're getting Rock versus Roman Reigns, WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas, that's your main event for night 2. That's going to close out WrestleMania. No offense to John Cena and Cody Rhodes, they're the main event of night one. But The Rock, the final boss versus Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, that's your main event for night two. I guarantee. If we do get that at WrestleMania 41 in Vegas action, Rock versus Roman closes night two, guarantee. So like I said, if Rock's doing all these movies this coming summer, fall, I think you got to do this match with Roman now. I think there's a reason why The Rock posted that Instagram video, said, this thing I have this thing in my head that's been in the day one camp. It's been day one. What did The Rock do at day one? WWE day one. The Rock came back, and what did he say? He said, should he sit at a booth? He said, should he sit at the booth, the bar, or should The Rock sit at the head of the table? That's the line that sets the match up. Okay? And The Rock in that Instagram video said, this thing that's been in the day one camp, he needs to get it. It's his mission to get it done. So I think The Rock changed his mind after he got that Martin Scorsese deal. Where's Roman been? We haven't seen Roman, right? They haven't talked about Roman Reigns on TV. Roman got his head stomped into the floor at the Royal Rumble by Seth Rollins. And I know a lot of you are going to say, well, you got to do Seth versus Roman, right? We can't forget about Seth trying to kill Roman Reigns. We can. It's WWE. They forget about everything. They think we're dumb, guys. WWE will make you forget about everything. And guess what? Seth versus Roman, you can do that before WrestleMania. If it is Rock and Roman, you can do that on a Monday Night Raw. That's your main event. They did CM Punk and Seth Rollins in the main event of Raw. You can do Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins in the main event of Monday Night Raw. It'll do great numbers. So you can do that before WrestleMania. WrestleMania is still 2 months away. We got time to do the Seth versus the Seth versus Roman match before WrestleMania. So, like I said, I think Cody declines Rock's offer. Rock gets mad. Roman makes the save. That's how we set up Roman Reigns versus The Rock, WrestleMania 41. John Cena wins the Elimination Chamber, and that's how we get John Cena versus Cody Rhodes, WrestleMania 41. Now, let's go the opposite way with this, right? Let's say Roman isn't coming back. Let's say Roman Reigns isn't coming back at all. They're going to do Roman versus Seth at WrestleMania. They're going to do Logan Paul versus CM Punk at WrestleMania, and Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. Who's the one guy that could sell his soul to The Rock? Who's the one guy that's so desperate to win number 17? Who's the guy that got eliminated by Jey Uso at the Royal Rumble? John Cena's that guy. The Rock and John Cena have so much history. All right? Twice in a lifetime. What would be more shocking than John Cena, who's the GOAT of GOATs, the biggest babyface, Mr. Make-A-Wish himself, John Cena turning heel in 2025 during his retirement tour, John Cena selling his soul to The Rock helping John Cena win number 17 in Las Vegas. And then we have an Austin McMahon moment. But as cool as that would be, you can't turn John Cena heel, just like you can't turn Cody Rhodes heel. You know why? Look at the merch, baby. I got the foam finger right here, the merch. John Cena sells merch, okay? I went to the Royal Rumble store, Royal Rumble weekend. All John Cena's towels were sold out. That man sells everything out. T-shirts sell out. The towels sell out. The Funko Pops, right? I got John Cena Funko Pop. Everything sells out. So you're not gonna turn John Cena heel, even though I think that would be cool. A corporate John Cena with the jorts on and the sports coat, but I don't think you're gonna do that. I don't think that's gonna happen. So, and he only has so many dates they can put this title on this man. Now, yes, John Cena could win Money in the Bank, but John Cena's not gonna be a heelish John Cena and attack Cody Rhodes with the briefcase and cash it in. John Cena is the guy who'll say, well, Cody, I got Money in the Bank and I'm going to cash it in at SummerSlam. But would it mean the same? Would it mean, yes, action, George Cena sports coat. That's your corporate John Cena. would it mean the same for John Cena to win his 17th championship at SummerSlam? Or would it mean more for John Cena to defeat Cody Rhodes, the guy who defeated Roman Reigns, who finished his story? Would it mean the same for John Cena to win the 17th championship at Money in the Bank or SummerSlam? Or I've seen this other theory. John Cena is going to win his 17th championship at his last match in Boston. Why the hell would you do that? So Cena's going to win the title just to relinquish it the next night on Raw? I don't think you're going to do that. That doesn't make any sense. Now, let's look at his dates, right? Because he only has so many dates on this retirement tour. I think as of this month, he only has 30 dates left, right? They announced 3 Raws in March that John Cena will be a part of. March 17th in Brussels, March 24th in Glasgow, March 31st in London. And a lot of people say, well, why Cena on Raw? That means he's losing Chamber because Cody's on SmackDown. It doesn't matter if Cody's on SmackDown. It's WWE. It's John Cena. They can have Cody show up on Raw. They can have Cena show up on SmackDown if they want. And you got to realize John Cena's filming the Matchbox movie. And that's only like a 2-hour flight from Budapest to Brussels because they're filming it in Budapest. So John Cena can hop on his private jet and boom, he's there in 2 hours. And John Cena is going to do these international shows because it's his last time, guys. It's his farewell tour. So they might have Cena show up on a SmackDown in Berlin or a SmackDown. You know, see what I'm saying? Like, it's John Cena's farewell tour. So don't be surprised if John Cena shows up on these Raws because he sells tickets. He does. He sells tickets. And like I said, he's only going to have 27 dates left after the March Raws. Who knows how many dates in April he's doing? You know, WrestleMania 41 is April 19th and 20th. If he does the Raw and the SmackDown before Mania and the Raw after Mania, say he's going to have 20 dates left after Mania. So when are we going to do this? So, you know, does John Cena win his 17th championship at his last WrestleMania? I think he does. I think, like I said, I think Elimination Chamber. I think Cena is going to win the Chamber match, challenge Cody Rhodes to the WWE Undisputed Championship at WrestleMania. And I think Roman Reigns is going to make a surprise appearance at Elimination Chamber. And I think that's going to set up Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania. I think your WrestleMania 41 main events, I think WrestleMania 41 Night 1, your main event, is American Nightmare Cody Rhodes versus John Cena for the WWE Undisputed Championship. And I think WrestleMania 41 Night 2, your main event, is the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns versus the final boss, The Rock. And they finally do the dream match because there's not a lot of dream matches left. Rock versus Roman Reigns is a dream match. And I think that's your WrestleMania 41 Night 2 main event, guys. Well, I'm going to say thank you for joining me. Action, thank you for the live comments. You've been great. If you guys have any other comments you want or questions, I'll definitely answer them for you guys before we close up here. Going on 28 minutes, so thanks for sticking out with me on this Sunday night. But yeah, guys, you know, let's just enjoy the ride, right? Because we all get upset. Like The Rock says, enjoy the ride. We're going to see what happens this Saturday, Elimination Chamber. I'm going to do my predictions episode for you guys live on my YouTube channel right here this Saturday. I'll probably do it around, I'm off Saturday. Elimination Chamber starts at, I think, 7. So I'll probably do it around like noon or, you know, noon or 3, maybe an afternoon show. I like doing afternoon shows. I'm going to see what happens. So as always, folks, I'm going to say thank you for joining me. As always, this is the Battle Club Guys podcast. I'm your host, the Battle Club Guy. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at the Battle Club Guy. Check out the Instagram, the Battle Club Guy. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, the Battle Club Guys podcast on YouTube. This Saturday, like I said, I'll be doing my Elimination Chamber live predictions for you guys. Well, Elimination Chamber is this Saturday. Will Cody Rhodes sell his soul to The Rock? Will John Cena win his final Elimination Chamber? And will John Cena go on to WrestleMania 41, his last WrestleMania? And will John Cena win number 17 in Las Vegas? It's WrestleMania 41. The time is now. Till next time.